Hey guys, this is Corey with Colorado Cold Bloods again. Coming back to you with another clutch update. This is clutch number 3 for 2021, and this one was a very exciting clutch for us because it was our visual Dreamsicle paired to a Pastel Super Enchi that was het for Pied, and we're ready to show off some fun babies. So we will start here with one of the quote-unquote simple ones, but this is just a single gene Enchi, and it is double het for lavender and piebald. Enchi is actually one of the favorite genes of mine just because I absolutely love, the yellow coming up the side to some extent is fine, but in general for me, I love the pattern on an Enchi. I love the banding. Enchi tends to do a lot of this banding along the edges. And on top of that, as I mentioned in the prior one, it does increase the width on the banding of the eyes. Alright, and next one, we're going to go with almost a little bit of deja vu here. So we have another Enchi that is double het and doesn't want to show. Very shy. So there we are. Once again, you can see how all that banding across, and you get to see a little bit of that, along with the fact that it is also het for pied and het for lavender. So one of the cool things with a lot of pieds is you'll hear people refer to track marks. So if you look towards the base of the tail, you can kind of see how the outer edges kind of create that black lines. This one's also cool because it's actually starting to form a pied ringer. So good indicators. And then next, these guys are all a lovely active bunch, so we'll have to keep wrangling snakes here. But this one is going to be a Pastel Enchi, double het for lavender pied. Absolutely amazing just how bright the Pastel and the Enchi work together. And again, you see how the widening of the band on the eyes tends to create that kind of connection towards the back of the head. Didn't quite connect in the on the back of the neck in this case, but gives you a little bit of that. And again, the banding from the Enchi. So, all right, so now we'll jump into the little Pieds. So we did end up getting 4 different visual Pieds. This one is going to be an Enchi Pied, het for lavender. And so you can see a little bit of those oranges coming up, everything like that. The nice wide eye banding. Again, the connection on the back from the Enchi. And the Enchi really does enhance kind of some of those oranges on the Pied, as well as it manipulates the pattern and tries to kind of fight with the Pied patterning a bit. Pied is already tends to be pretty busy on the pattern where they do have pattern, but Enchi tends to kind of fight with it to try and create some banding. So, and then one more, we have another Enchi Pied, beautiful strong whites, as well as those nice oranges, nice and thick, all the sections where it's the white, all along that belly there. So one of the common things that happens whenever you put Enchi to Pied, Enchi and Pied it's very common for Enchi to create a relatively low to no white Pieds. Just some reaction with Pied and Enchi that tends to create that. So a lot of times what I prefer to do is I prefer to increase the patterning on my Pieds for the primary reason of whenever you start messing with pattern and color, it's always nice to have a little bit more to kind of work with and see. And so Enchi is a key way to do that. One of the key ways to do that. And now we'll jump to the next step up, which is going to be an Enchi Pastel Pied. Again, heifer lavender. And got a little curious one there too. So Pied, as you can see, or sorry, Pastel, as you can see, kind of brightens up those yellows again. It tends to kind of fight with the patterning a bit, and kind of, while it brightens the sides, it almost fades the sides out to some extent. A lot of your pastel pieds will almost get like grayish tones along the neck for some reason. But again, you have your Enchi involved, so nice low white pied, high pattern, but still some nice beautiful whites to kind of still create that heavy contrast. Like I said, whole active bunch. So, and last but not least, we have another pastel Enchi pied, het for lav. So again, I know I keep kind of pointing this out here, but if you look at the head, the Enchi creating that kind of connection on the neck pattern. Nice wide eye stripes. The nice yellows, and then the Enchi and the pastel kind of fighting the pattern of the pied. But as you'll see, pieds tend to have a lot of saddles. This one actually has kind of some of the saddles merging towards the tail, but still nice whites in there. So everybody always says herding cats, but snakes can be just as fun sometimes. So, ta-da. So, just amazing what it does to that pattern. Anyway, so definitely a very exciting clutch, some amazing babies here. I appreciate everybody stopping by to watch, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll keep bringing you more of these fun, lovely babies.